AGQ. Come on. Here we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. AGQ, come on. To sing my songs and become a bad piano playing. So here I am in this Hollywood city. Here we go. 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 So 125. 125. Here we go. Here we go. So. Don't sell it all. Hey, where's the guy that was waiting to do a winning trade? Come on, you got to get in this one. You got a faux show, bro, on AGQ. You see why you buy before the VWAP, right? So now we're selling. You see how you got the faux and then you got the show. Once you consolidate, don't be afraid to buy the consolidation break, right? So now you're in a trade at 121. You sell 125. Now you can put a stop at 122. Obviously, I'm hoping we get paid some more, but that's trading. You sell. Hope for the best on the rest. And then if you have to, you get out, which my stop is right at 122.49, actually 43. Well, all right. All right, if you're just joining us on the interweb, yes, UVXY has been the gauge of the fear. And the fear that I was looking for was a mass exodus out of this market. And if you guys were watching me on the interweb, when the guy that says the market never goes down says, I guarantee you it's going down, I'm not joking. Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around, right? So Monday was what we call the sucker squeeze. If you stayed short too long on Sunday evening, you know, I came in short Sunday, forced to cover. I didn't want to, but I don't play by the rule. I play by the rules now, especially when you're shorter. But then the market said, hey, you're right. Get back in. And I've been short ever since, just covering along the way. Long SQQ, short the Qs, and obviously we've been shorting the silver too, but now I've been dying for a reason to cover and go long. And I'm not covering my AGQ naked calls because they're so far out of the money I don't got to worry about it, but just trading this long twice today on AGQ, got paid. And we were long ZSL. I'm out of the ZSL. I kind of screwed that whole thing up by selling last night. I was in at 196. I started selling at 205, which was stupid. And then it was at 220 overnight. I figured that might be enough, but I left a chunk of tape on the money on the table. But even when the market does go down, right? Yesterday, monster rally, tradable rally with solid. The day before, monster rally into the close, trading it. $2 options went to $5. Yesterday, you had some 50-cent options went to $3 or $4. There's always a tradable long. But right now, those tradable longs, you better be a scalper, because UVXY being up 4 points is telling you that there's a lot more pain this market's going to go through. And Bitcoin is going to lead the charge to the downside all the way to zero. And that mass exodus, it's scaring the shit out of other people. So now what happens is they start to sell everything because they're losing on something else. So they start selling their winners. And where's all the winners? QQQ related stocks. That's why the Qs are the best, right? But now they're coming for the king, right? And when the king gives it up, there's nothing left. So you got money going into other areas, but right now you've got a 90% drawdown across the board. And it's fantastic. So you got another 10 points at least on the Qs to the downside. Hopefully they hold some of that back for tomorrow, because if we do break 584 and change tomorrow, we might go to 555 tomorrow on the Qs. So now what I'd like you to do is go when the guy on the Twitter and the stock tweets said there should be an intelligence scanner for people that post on this website when I said the Qs are going to 582.50. So again, in my elegant way, I told him, hey, dickbag, how's buying the dip now? No response. So again, I've been waiting for this now for 6 months. I'm not covering until they come for me. So right now I'm trying to milk the last what I got, and I'm not covering. So here's your 9-month VWAP. That's where we're going, maybe even today, probably tomorrow. And when that doesn't hold, this is the last time we reacted negatively to the tariffs. That's a really significant spot. That was I don't know why we reacted negatively that day, because who gives a shit about tariffs at this point? Nobody cares. 580.74. When we don't break that, then we're going Jerry Orbach. And we're going down, down, down. Red Queen's going down to 558.55 tomorrow. So if you don't believe it, believe it. But remember, they won't put me on CNBC, but they'll wheel out Tom Lee, to tell us how the market's bottomed every freaking week, right? I get banned because I was an alcoholic and I slapped Herb Greebug on the ass, and then I said some improper shit. And speaking of that, let me just say one more time, rest in peace to my pal, Matty Kolb. If you knew him, you knew how great a guy he was over at Benzinga. He used to come with us every time we had a little outing in the city. He'd be at the Trader Expos. He'd be at the Stocktoberfest. The dude literally saved my life. Piss drunk. I didn't know where the hell I was. It was one of the most awful nights of my life. This kid walked me to his hotel room, threw me, and next thing you know, I'm waking up in bed. He's on the floor. Dude literally saved my life. I don't know what the hell would have happened that night. I had a serious issue with the alcohol for a while. I'm not embarrassed about it. I made through. Everybody's had their moment, right? This dude saved my life. And 44 years old, he had some autoimmune disease, and apparently it was a lot worse than he was letting on, because he passed away yesterday. Just unbelievable. Just so sad, so awful. And he was the kind of guy that, I like. Straight to the point, genuine, didn't beat around the bush, wasn't subtle. He knew what he wanted. He went and got it. He was a great guy. Anybody that knows him. And the weird thing about it is yesterday or 2 days ago, somebody asked me in this chat room right here about Yatra, YTRA. And that was one of his stocks. He was more of a hedge fund guy. And he would, he'd buy some depressed stocks. And one of them was YTRA. Nobody has ever mentioned this stock in this chat room other than Matty Kolb. And yesterday, I think it was Monday, somebody mentioned it, and the next day this guy passes away. That is absolutely, I have no words. And I believe in that stuff. That's the kind of that coincidental stuff. That's what I believe is what keep this is there's a whether it be you believe in some spirit or whatever religion you believe in. I believe in that we're all connected into some in some way. That's why the VWAP really means something to me more than you know, because it really just cuts through all this nonsense, and it I could feel it. But nobody's mentioned this stock in this chat room or anywhere around us for years, and somebody mentions it, and the next day this guy passes away. There's something there. I don't know how to put my finger on it, but it's something. It's something. It's just crazy. And also, if I don't remind you and Sal doesn't remind you, we're very lucky and fortunate on what we do. I don't take anything for granted. When the water comes out of the pipes, I'm amazed still. The electricity comes on, my computer works. I give thanks to everything every day. I take nothing for granted. And we're lucky enough that we can make money when the market's going down. That's, a big part of what I love to do, because this is one of those moments where most people are sitting there not knowing what they're going to do. But this is what we do. I'm not rooting for anybody to lose money. My dad still got plenty of QQQ. He still owns Oracle. He doesn't want to dump his Sophie. My dad's hemorrhaging cash right now. No fun. Guy never hedges. He's probably already looking to buy the Qs on this dip. I'm going to have to make sure he doesn't. But anyway, the everything go up rally usually means everything go down simultaneously as well. So Bitcoin out of favor. Bitcoin is just a steroid version of the QQQ. Bitcoin down, Q's down. We're just having another adjustment. Not everything's going down. Plenty of pockets of strength. But this move on the Qs has been telegraphed for 6 months. It's just amazing that it took this long to get going, and we really haven't sold off yet. This is a mini sell-off. Tomorrow and Monday, you'll see what it feels like when there's no bid and you're thinking, damn, are we ever going to come back? And that's why the Bitcoin people, they're starting to feel it now, because I don't care how many times these people post about how awesome the wealth creation. Nobody's in this thing with a cost average of 800. No one's in this thing at a cost average of 8,000 even. I was in at 8 and 12. Happy to sell at 180 on the way back down. But the real pain is going to kick in. You grow at the 3-year VWAP. Now you're going, here's your 5-year VWAP. That's where you're headed. Right smack dab in the middle of that last support. That's around 56,000. And as Bitcoin goes, so goes the Qs. So Bitcoin gives back a little bit more. Qs give back a little bit more. You guys have been hearing my mantra, 582.50, but I'm adjusting my prices. As the VWAP tells me, 584.30 is more significant, but then I don't think that's going to hold. The last tariff lows were 580.75, but if you look inside, it's even worse. So you look at a minute chart, just look intraday, but grab 90 days worth of data on an hourly. And that'll show you what's going to happen. So there it is. There's the 50.80.27. Right? How are we not going there is the question. I'd say it's not obviously guaranteed, because we're a faux show bro away from getting squeezed. But I think we're going to see it. And then here's 180 days. So that spot's even more significant because it is basically a double bottom. And then you got these areas over here. And that would be capitulation. I don't think we're ever going breaking down under the 555s, but I would not put that. I would not say it's off the table. 580 get you 555, little faux show bro down there, and that begins a new bull market. Or it just started 5 seconds ago. Because look, the scalpers are out down here. The scalpers are out. Eventually the scalpers are going to turn into longer term players, right? So now you got a Kardashian bottom, butt cheek VWAP, right? Scalpers are here. UVXY just tanked quickly $1.25. Right? So if you're scalping long, you see how it had to break a new low, then it comes back. That's a fake out shakeout. So now in this candle, now the longs will take that quick profit, whoever got involved. But everything's a scalp until UVXY truly breaks down. And there you go. You see how it all is all tied together? UVXY falls, market spikes up. You need UVXY to roll now, and then you'll get another leg up on the Qs, and maybe you'll get another 2.5 out of it. So 597.50 gets you 600. It all starts with a UVXY rollover and you identifying the risk. And right now, you might be onto something. Speaking of being onto something, we forgot about this stock, Wolf. It's about to break. I think this is an earnings play too. I'm not too sure. Let me just check. Oh, it's already a beautiful trade if you guys have been trading Wolf. There you go. Little consolidation, breaks back over that line. You probably are going to go a lot more. This stock has a 40-cent spread. Really? Ugh. All right, listen, if you just started that position on the Qs, awesome, right? You got your fake out, you got your shakeout, you got a little range break. Now you have to get to the VWAP. If you get to the top of the double top basically is the VWAP, then you could get yourself another 2.5 points on this trade. Just remember, you need UVXY to keep tanking. UVXY keeps tanking, your scalp becomes a longer time trade. And right now, that's what's working. And if you bought AGQ, so far, just waiting. Need to turn right here. And if you're trading Wolf, you just got through the multi-day, so that's pretty bullish. I am looking for the market to put up a fight, because if the sellers show up again tomorrow, there won't be a tomorrow. So let them put up a fight now. Even get up to 602. Yeah, maybe full-blown rally. Why not? Right? Make that money. And then we come back tomorrow. And if we get another rollover tomorrow, there won't be a coming back from that one. Because Friday sell-offs are the scariest sell-offs there are. And right now, if you are long the Qs, go for it. You still want to sell as it approaches, right? So now you're flirting triple top, VWAP. You're going to find resistance here. UVXY is falling. UVXY goes under 40. You're going to spike probably $1.50 in 2 seconds. So right now you got to stick it out if you're already in on the fake out shakeout. And if you're thinking about buying some options right now, this is where you start looking at those 602, 603s. You don't want to wait till they start getting up. So if you're taking a shot, you still got a chance. Because this is still Andy Dufresne, Kardashian bottom. You haven't even come out of this yet. So right now is the moment of truth for the longs and for the shorters. Shorts just covered some here. They'll cover some more here, and they're definitely going to cover here. And that's what you're hoping for if you just took the other side of this trade. So watch UVXY. UVXY spikes down close to 40, you'll get another buck pretty damn quickly on the Qs. There you go. Now, if you are also shorting UVXY, I'm with you. Love shorting UVXY. I still am rooting for it to blast off again tomorrow. I would love to see it in the 60s, maybe even the 70s. 100 would be awesome. Then you know the market's definitely crashing. But more importantly, you're going to take out a loan from the bank. And you just call your loan officer and tell them you need to borrow $800,000. When they ask you what it's for, you say, because you're going to short UVXY, and shut up and give me the money. Because UVXY always goes down, inevitably, always. The product is built to go down. It just reflects intraday fear. And usually within 3 days, intraday fear goes away. And this product is built with option contracts and futures contracts inside it. And those contracts expire, futures expire, and this product goes down. And you can make a lot of money shorting it. Plus, it also tips you off to when it's a good time to be buying stocks, right? So if you're long the Qs, all right, come on. You need a little bit more. You almost got to that upper level. If you get through there, by the way, this wolf trade, I didn't put it on, but not bad. All right, if you're in the AGQ with me, I almost just sold it, so I'm not going to let it roll over again without getting out of some of this. This is all I got now. Well, then again, I'm still short the Qs, but that's part of I got a short strangle on. I don't even want to get into it. I'm not covering unless I'm forced to cover, which would be 4 points from here. But I'm still working my last order here. I'm out of the SQQ. I still got naked calls and stuff on the Qs. But the day trade right now is AGQ long off this pivot. 120 got you 125 sold. Was hoping to sell some at 130, 135, and obviously higher. It keeps going. And if you bought Wolf, this is your classic 1 minute multi-day VWAP break. Trade hasn't failed in ever. So there you go. That's kind of what you're looking at on the entire market. Consolidation under VWAP, range break, VWAP break, range break, rippage. That's kind of what you're looking for on the Qs right now. Because you just came out of the bottom range, right? Came out of the bottom range. Now you got a hold VWAP. You jiggle, you shuffle. And now new decisions will be made. UVXY breaks 40. You're going to get yourself another 2 points, 2.5 points on the Qs. Right now, the battle is on. It's amazing how long this day already is, and it's only 11:30 because I've been up since 6. First trade of the day was GGLL, my new favorite stock. Just learned about this stock yesterday. Little faux show bro in the Goog. This is Google. Little faux show bro action. Picked this bad boy up at around 93 bucks. Sold 95. sold 96, sold 99, sold 100, sold 102, and then got stopped out 100 on the way back down. And we had Goog as well. And you guys were watching ARM, phenomenal trade, bucking the whole market selling off. This thing just was awesome. Little Qualcomm was pretty good, still pretty good. So 2, 3 faux show bros getting paid. And that's pretty much the day, other than, scalp action and some Qs and scalp action and some AGQ. And hopefully this is the move that takes us higher. And right now UVXY is telling you to stay long. The Qs, looking for at least 600 now. Should get another 50 cents out of this. I don't think I won't go now. Oh, Billy. There it is, homies. There you go. If you are along the Qs, it behooves you to take something off at the 600. But now you got them on the run. You got them on the run, boys. UVXY, tanking under 40. Here comes the AGQ. Sold to you, AGQ. 330, 130. Sold. All right. Now you raise your stop to right underneath the VWAP. If you are in this long AGQ with me, come on. Wait all day. Let's go. And if you're long the Qs, shamo. Shamo, people. You sell some here, so it makes it easier to hold the next 2.5 points. UVXY under 40. Bull market's back. For now. I love me some Asian fusion. I like that other place too. I don't know. It's your choice. Steak or Asian fusion? I don't know. It's a hard choice. I love a noodle. Who doesn't love some noodles and sushi? Oh, that's right. Almost Valentine's Day. Man. Oh, my choice. Oh, it's my choice. Look at this. Married life after 25 years. I get to make a choice. Well, I think I'm myself. Oh, that's my choice. Wow. Well, whichever is closer, I'd actually take the Asian fusion over the steak. So that's my 2 cents. I don't mind walking. There you go. There's my dinner plans. Who's long the Qs? You waited, and you waited. Did you wait long enough? Are you long some AGQ? Are you long the Qs? Right? Don't wait for me. You got yourself a faux show, bro. Range break, ass crack, VWAP break, consolidation VWAP break, and UVXY is under 40. How many more indications do you need? Do you need me to send somebody to your house? It's an extra $5,000, and you have to cook me breakfast, and I need a foot massage too. Speaking of stocks that got hammered, CoreWeave all the way back down to 70 and change, man. That was something. I kind of like this stock. CoreWeave, just Andy Dufresne and dang. So anyway, when I say you could short UVXY at will, remember, even if you shorted it today and it went against you, right? You probably were freaking out a little bit there, right? That's why if you're going to start positions when it's still strong, just make sure you have enough ammunition to fight your way through it. Inevitably, you'll get a sell-off. So now that it's under VWAP and looking like it's going to roll, if UVXY comes back later, crash alert on the market. So, and it's only 11:30. This, I feel like I've been trading, I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. So my brain is in a different place right now. My brain is usually in a different place than most people. But UVXY and the VWAP, these are my guides. And right now it's telling you that you could be long some stocks with caution, but isn't that what trading's always about? Right? So now that you got over 600 on the Qs, you're looking at 602.50 because that's how this game works. UVXY down 2 now off highs. So again, if you're just shorting ranges, you're short. This is just a typical, forget the idea that this thing's going to go down. Wouldn't you short the inverse ass crack, right? Inverse ass crack, VWAP break, whatever this is. If it was a stock, whatever it is, but you know this guaranteed to go down. So then when the chart pattern confirms it, you were already ready to short it. Why not slam this thing and make that free money ahead of schedule? Now, I hope later today it rips to $70, $100, $30 because I could short it at a higher price. But right now, you got the right side of this trade. And if you're shorting UVXY, it's an easy, it's an extra $1,000 in your pocket right now, just on 500 shares, down 2 points. Short at will. Just remember, don't go over your head. Because if it does go against you, you can always fight through it. You just need some money to fight through it. I am long AGQ, and I'm never getting out unless it breaks 5 down 5. By the way, Qualcomm, new highs, took all day. Earnings reversal alert on Qualcomm. ARM was a lot better, but Qualcomm, you still got 9 more points before it could go green. 3 faux show bros and a test from on top. Uber from yesterday looking a lot better. CoreWeave looking pretty good here. Little rotation in the market, Holmes. Little gust there, Holmes. Little gust there, Holmes. What movie? Better know that one. There you. Somebody knows movies. There you go. That movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. Actually, I love that movie. So many good scenes. Rene Russo was great too. Yes, we're long AGQ. Now you want to raise it up. See that last spike down? That's the half. So right there. Go right underneath. So 127.32 if we have to. Hopefully we don't. But that's why you take money off the table while it's working. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Yikes. Oh yeah. All right. There it is. If you haven't sold any AGQ yet, take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. You like that green candle, right? Just for you. Just for you. Make it last all night. UVXY down 250. 250 with a big bidder. That's usually a sign of more selling. You still got $1 more to go on the Qs if you're still long. Look for that 602.50. Especially if UVXY breaks under 39, you're good. Is it too late? Sorta. It is up 11 points. But why are you waiting? I mentioned it at 122 on the pivot and the VWAP break, and then the pullback to the VWAP. It's not right. There's always another trade. And it could be AGQ back at 122 because this thing is pretty damn volatile. Oh, UEXY fighting back. You know what stock's under the lows of where it bottomed? UNH. That thing could be going at $200. Damn. Just me and you, right? Oh, you like AGQ now? So listen, if you want to buy it, right? When I say something's late, obviously when we're 11 points into the trade, I'm still long. So in theory, I do think it's going higher, right? So I guess I'm just trying to make sure you understand that you missed an 11-point trade here. But if you were going to try one more time, breaks VWAP, test from on top, I don't mind buying it. You got a range break. It's not the worst thing. You just, it's not like you're risking 11 points. You're just coming in late to where we're taking profit and you're buying it from us, uh, you know, or me. No, I'm trading the stock. Yeah. I don't trade options, only selling options on AGQ because the premiums are jacked. Yeah. I just trade 200 share lots, sell 50, sell 50, sell 50, hold 50. No reason to not sell it. I mean, not have some now. Every trade is a faux show bro away, right? Fake them out, shake them out, back above the fake out. So I'm buying in here when it tested the shakeout level or the fake out level. And then I'm selling at VWAP. I'm selling 130. VWAP's my stop. Now 132.50. You're a seller. And now VWAP's the only way, the only place to sell now would be that price. Now I'm almost done with the trade already. And I'll hold on to see if it, could easily go up 40 points from here. I've seen this thing move in 70, 100-point increments now. So it's wild. She wild. Wild. Uh-oh.
Do with those dudes. Man, and I saw your female with them too. What's up with her? I've been hearing that she's been giving that stuff out to all them graffiti guys. Hey, shut the fuck up, Chico, man. We'll paint 3 of those noodles for some of that ass.
Professor, what's another word for pirate treasure?
Well, I think it's booty. 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 That's what it is.
Yes, I got more bounce in the fucking pump, and then you wanna know why? Because I'm motherfucking chunky. I'm in the pocket, just I'm ready to take.
Wow. UVXY creeping back above. Wow, it's only 11:46. This is the slowest day. I guess because I've been up way too long already. I believe it's booty. You guys hanging out later tonight? Because, man, I can't wait to see what the overnight session has in store for us. Amazon earnings, right? We got booty. We got Amazon, Reddit, MicroStrategy, Roblox, Affirm, Team. Oh, we got Bill. Oh, Billy. So if you guys want admission to the schmooze tonight, make sure you're on TikTok and watching me in the morning. Spread the link. Get on Twitter, Stock Twits. Tell them who the guy that tells you the market never goes down has been shorting the shit out of everything for the last 10 days. And let me remind you, there's been pretty sweet long trades on the Qs these last 3 days. And they've been awesome. Brought to you by Solid Jello. Right into the close. Kicking ass. All right, give me a second. I got to eat something, man. You guys want to hang out a little bit longer? Anybody want any song requests? What does the computer say we should put on? Oh, I got a good one. This one's going out to, you guys get this one. Somewhere, this guy's feeling bullish as always.
1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Lee. 3, 4, 5. Look at him jive. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. I'm getting my sweetie. Mr. Lee, his name is Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. I'm getting my sweetie. His name is Mr. Lee. Oh, he's the handsomest sweetie that you ever did see. My heart is aching for you, Mr. Lee. My heart is aching for you, Mr. Lee. 'Cause I love you so and I never let you go. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. He calls Mr. Lee. He calls for me. He calls Mr. Lee. He calls for me. He's my little boy. Let's jump for joy. Come on, Mr. Lee. And all your stuff. Come on, Mr. Lee. All your stuff. Oh, it's gonna be nice till the end of time. 1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Lee. 3, 4, 5. Look at him jive. 1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Lee. 3, 4, 5. Look at him jive. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee.
After breakfast every day, you know the one is in my way. I never felt the same. Shana, 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 Well, when I get the paper, I read it through and through. And my girl never fails to say, if there is any work for me. I then go back to the house, hear the woman's mouth. Tell me that I'm not about a job that I never could find. Sha-la-la-la, 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 well, when I get the paper, I read it through and through. And my girl never fails to say, if there is any work for me. I better go back to the house. I hear the woman's mouth, preaching and crying, tell me that I'm not about a job that I never could. Sha-la-la-la, 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 sha-la-la-la,
Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? The love is for when you fade to day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love is a losing game, and love can be ashamed. I know I'm a fool, you see. So that all is me, tell me why.
You guys are long AGQ, right? You're not waiting around. You had 3 more times to buy it. Right? Now you're risking 4 points. Every down move has a tradable rally, and you're in it right now. UVXY is only up $1 now, right? Core weave about to go green. Buying begets more buying. The shorts get squeezed. Nobody wants to be a shorter for any extended period of time. Get it? You didn't forget rule number 1, right? Shorting is short-lived, and you're going to die. There's always a tradable rally. Every time. Yesterday was, day before, and here we are again. You're never going to be able to stay short from 9:30 to 4 p.m. That happens once a year. So hopefully you made money on this little tiny move, this momentary rally. But if you stayed with, look, if you're going to play a bounce, which I know everybody is, you try to go counter trend at least once a day, right? Go with the one that already showed you strength. ARM. Market starts tanking. This thing starts to pull back. Look to play bounces on the stock that already showed you some strength. You know, Qualcomm sort of is, you know, a candidate, but you know, this one hasn't been as strong, but strong enough. And don't forget about this core weave. As soon as we picked it off the scanner, right? Oh. Just looking at those ass crack VWAP breaks. Hey, Coinbase finally setting up. This will do for a bounce. There you go. It got to the 152. This is where the folk show bro happened back in April. I told you I'll take this side, the other side of whatever trade you send me. So thanks for your buy recommendation on Coinbase yesterday. I shorted it at 162 and now I'm covering it at 155. Thanks. You got any more recommendations so I could short it? All right, this arm now pisses me off. Should have stuck with it myself. MicroSky is reporting earnings tonight, so this could be the end of it or the start of a brand new uptrend. Because talk about capitulation. Well, now again, this is just basically a tracking stock for Bitcoin, right? But $102.40 was the last capitulation. MST has it to be easy puts, no? No, easy puts was about 400 points ago. Why would you buy puts now? Where's it going? 0? So if you buy a put going into the report, let's say you buy a 113 for 5, right? So you need it to go down at least 5 more to break even. So you need 108 tomorrow. Why expose? Why take 5 points of risk when you have no idea what's going to happen? Right? Just trade it tomorrow. Especially if they have it has like a sucker gap to the upside, and then it rolls over. And you'd be able to buy the 113s with $1 instead of paying $6. The bottom line, it's one of those things I don't do anymore. I don't swing trade. I don't buy options going into earnings reports. I have a trade that works every single time. I'm going to stick to that. The conversation is the same conversation. It doesn't matter what I think. I think MSTR could go to $30 tomorrow. I still wouldn't buy puts into the earnings. Right? Speaking of VWAPs, what's the 5-year on this one? They're below that. So talking about $71. Wow. Go 3-year. So it breaks this price tomorrow. That's 102. So that's 10 points. That's a big spot, yeah. You're at 82.50. If you promised me it goes to 82.50, I'd buy some 113s for $5 right now. But who the hell knows what's going to happen? I know what just happened. I just sold AGQ at 129 to 88. Well, okay. Well, there goes the AGQ. 129.88 sold to you. Yeah. Well, that wasn't what I wanted, but that's what just happened. All right. I'm free of stock right now, I think. Yep. Mitzelplick? Oh. What's Mitzelplick doing? Wasn't that stock? What was that stock? MSTZ. Oh, no. That's not what we were looking at before. Some biotech. Something. Actually, you know what stock I will try again for a swing trade? NVTS. I actually sold it at highs, and now it's back to where I bought it. So I will try this one. And again, I don't have to try it tomorrow. 750 calls tomorrow should be in play. And if it's going to break down, maybe this thing just finally does break down. But at least I sold it. That's why when I sell everything together. I don't give a shit what price it is. I sold everything at the same day. Some were good, some were bad. You know what also? as much as I'm a hater of the people that talk about open, now that you're finding a bottom at the 1 year VWAP, tomorrow $5 calls are in play again. You get some $5 calls on open tomorrow at 2 or 3 cents. You know, we had a 28 bagger that time in this trade. $5 calls for 2 or 3 cents. The stock gets to 35, 40 again. You're talking about 20 bagger. I only eat the same thing. I trade the same thing every day, and I kind of eat the same thing every day. Kodiak oats, the big ones. What are they called? Steel cut. Blueberries, strawberries, almond slices, almond milk. And then I eat a banana, and then I have an apple, and then I have rice cakes with peanut butter on. And then I eat a sensible dinner with greens and protein. Yeah, well, but the Bitcoin got to where I needed to see it. And I think it got to the exact price, actually, which is so sick. Wait a minute. Did it hit the exact price? Wait a second. Might be what I'm on the chart. 1, 2, 3. That's not it. What was I just saying? All right. I think I just ran out of energy. I have no idea what I just said 2 seconds ago. What was I just doing? I just lost my fucking focus. What was I just doing? All right, Bitcoin futures. There you go. Wow. Damn. Usually I have to walk out of the room to forget what I was doing. There's your 3-year VWAP. What price was it? 68565. Oh, you're below that. There's your 5-year. And by the way, if you are keeping track, we're at 1,207 in a row. And you could chalk this one up. 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal on a stock that we used to be afraid to short because I don't like shorting the women's products. But damn! 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal on an earnings report. It just keeps working. Keep taking them. I'll never do a swing trade again. I'll never put a life jacket on again. And if you don't know where that one's from, come on now. I'll never put a life jacket on again. Japanese submarine slammed two torpedoes into our side, Chief. Coming back from the island. We had a Tinian delay. Just delivered the bomb. The Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about a half an hour. Tiger, 13-footer. You know how you tell that from the water, Chief? You tell by looking from the dorsal to the fin. Well, we didn't know. Our bomb mission had been so secret. No distress signal had been sent. They didn't even let us overdue for a week. Very first light, Chief, sharks come a-cruising, so we formed ourselves into tight groups, you know, like you kind of see in a square, and I was kind of counting it like a battle of Waterloo, and the idea was shark coming near this nearest man, he start pounding and hollering and screaming. Sometimes that shark go away. Sometimes that shark wouldn't go away. Sometimes the shark looks right into you, right into your eyes. Think about a shark's got doll's eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. Doesn't seem to be living when he comes at you until he bites you. Those black eyes roll over white. And all the terrible high-pitched screaming, the ocean turns red. Despite all the pounding and hollering, they come in and rip you to pieces. That was my, I did that for acting class once. And then the professor said, you weren't acting, you were just impersonating. I'm like, isn't it the same? And he told me I didn't make it my own. And then I made the next one my own. I came into class a couple of days later, or about 2 weeks later, actually. And I did the glass menagerie. So I lit up a joint for my monologue. He's looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? And I actually I smoking a joint right there in class doing my monologue. I'm getting high, and I'm like, oh, shit, I don't remember the lyrics. And then he's like, all right. Pulls me out. He's like, if this was an acting class and I didn't like you, I'd have to report you. You just smoked weed in class. What's wrong with you? I don't know. You told me to make it my own. Just made it my own, no? And then he also told me I had a stupid face. By first light, I lost 100 men. I don't know, maybe 1,000. Why do people hate Elf so much? The movie or the stock? Because it's one of those fad stocks. It had its moment and it's over, Johnny. Just like Lululemon might be over. No, say it's not true. Oh, it's true. I think I'll take one of those Chesterfields. All right, that's my time. Don't forget to tip your bartenders. And if you're driving, don't drink. If you're drinking, don't drive. Speaking of that, if you don't have the schmooze link and password, make sure you email me. Get on the list, God damn it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to whatever you're listening to. And you can catch us on your favorite podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcasts. So subscribe, link, spread the love. If you're coming to Vegas, let me know. And if you'll be around tonight, make sure you email me Kenny Glick at AOL.com. It should be a very exciting next 24 hours or 40 something hours or however many hours. All right. All right. It's all right. It's all right. I'll see you guys tonight, or I'll probably see you first at 3 o'clock. And then the music starts around 5, unless Solid's doing his thing. Grateful Dead show. A couple of good shows from this day in history. Let's see. What? I think we need a bigger boat. What's today's date? February 5, 1970. Too early. You guys wouldn't know any stuff. Oh, 2589. That was in my years. 2578. Scarlet Fire. Let's see. Full show. 2589. That's a good show. 2578. Cedar Falls. Let's see. Brown Eye Woman, El Paso. Scarlet Fire, Truckin'. Oh, we got a Wharf Rat. All right, that's where we're going. That's our show. 2578. Be there or be square. I'll come on after U.S. Blues. Let's see if we got a good copy. All right. Nope, that ain't it. Uh-oh. Do-do. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there it is. 2578. Excellent. How's it sound? Sounds right out the deck. This isn't it. Where'd that set go? Wait a minute. Where'd the Wharf Rat go? Fire, Trucking, 7.5. Wasn't Wharf Rat on the list before? What happened? Bump, 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 bump. Oh, that's the second part. Oh, you want me to go deep? Thursday morning, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie, Cleveland. I thought I was asleep. Reached over to wake him. Bobbed up and down in the water, kind of like a top, upended while he'd been bitten in half below the waist. There you go. 2578. 2578. Wait a second. 2578 is a Wharf Rat here, but there's no Wharf Rat here. What in the freaking flukin' flargen? Did they forget to put Wharf Rat on the list? That's weird. It'd be right here. Right? So you're Sicilian, huh? I'll take one of those Chesterfields. You know where I was going. Yeah. There's Wharf Rat. See, we left it off the list. There it is. All right, we'll use this shit. So you were one of them Sicilians, huh? Sicilian. My name's Blue Lou Boyle. All right, this and much, much more movie quotes later tonight. What are you guys doing? J-Rad and Valentine's Day? Nice. J-Rad's playing the Asbury. You're going to be in Jersey. So you want Silver to tank again? So do I, in a way, now that I don't own the AGQ. By the way, Uber still looking good from yesterday. Actually, you know what I still kind of like is we're temping a Qualcomm. Oh, it's still hanging in there. Maybe we don't go away. Maybe we buy some Qualcomm. Maybe buy the Qs. Uh-oh. See? One faux bro away. Oh my. Look at those 4 candles. Holy freaking Fukushima. Damn. That's nasty. That's not fair. If you're not trading VWAP, that's not fair. It looked like you were about to definitely roll over. UVXY was going up, and you just got faux the freaking showed and bro right in your fotch. Holy crap. That might be the pivot point for the whole rest of the day, friends. That's nasty for the shorts, I'm telling you. That hurts. That hurts me just looking at it. Ooh. Oh, oh man. Man, I didn't even get a chance to get up. Look at this. You guys buy that dip? That was sick. Anybody in Qualcomm? Let's go. Oh no. I didn't get any. Oh, thought I was in. I'm not in. Damn it. Qualcomm. No. Is it too late? I don't know. I'm asking myself that same thing. Oh, these options stink. Sitting looking at I'm looking at the wrong chart. Oh, that's 2 points. Hey guys, if you're long the cues, there's that extra 2.5. You just got it, man. They had to shake one more. They had to shake everybody out one more time. That was nasty. But man, if you're trying to trade day in the daytime, if you're trying to day trade without VWAP, I mean, it's madness. You have no hope. You have no chance. Shit. Oh man. If UVXY goes red, I mean, you're only $1 away. The market, you got to start thinking green. You're only down 3.5 now on the Qs. It's a big if, but semis are all strong. The Qs don't usually crash without semis also getting hammered. And the SOX is green, ARM is green, and hopefully Qualcomm can fight because I'm going to buy some soon. Clack's green, AMAT's green, Texas Instruments green, Krusty's green. Yeah, Rambus, that was a good bottom of 92.50. Well, Bitcoin is still leading the charge to the downside. Uber. It's been a good choice again today. All right. Now we're just going to freaking chop around, I guess. Oh, I'm looking just to buy AGQ, but I want to buy it back at 122. All right, I'm looking at this as a winning trade. I was just about to buy this Qualcomm, and now it's dropped $1 since. So I'm gonna look at this as my last winning trade because I didn't take the long, and I'm actually gonna get up from the desk now. The only thing I'm looking to do is I want to trade AGQ long again, but I want to do it at my price, and my price is way down here. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if you're long the Qs, you're in a strange position right now. But you have faux showed under VWAP, tested from on top, faux showed, test from on top again. There isn't really that much reason to be bearish right now. So you have to wait it out. And if UVXY rolls again, you're probably going to get a move to the orange line, and then you might be looking at greenage. So it's in limbo. But it's postured to be, I put it this way, I don't want to be short right now. But I got to wait it out. But that was a short trap right there. Yeah. By the way, ARM, another 3.5 off the 109.50 break. How the hell is this Qualcomm not coming along for the ride? You know what? Now that I didn't buy it, now I should buy it. I'm going to buy it now. And now I could use a tight stop. 138.78. Ouch. Boom. Boom. Boo-doo. I could be delusional too. No, I'm just going to 25, 60 cents. 137.50. Oils? Earl? No, I haven't traded anything oil related except for Chevron. That was my one loss last week. Chevron didn't want to go down. Is USL still a thing? Apparently not. Wow. What happened to this? Nobody trades it. Wow. This was like the unlevered USO. I used to trade this thing. Wow, it's dead. TLT, nah, it's the bonds. Nah, I don't have to trade that. Right now, it's about the Qs and Qualcomm, and that's about it. Like I said, I'd rather not be short right now. And if you're in the QCOM, hopefully it comes along for the ride now with the ARM breaking new highs. Uber new highs. Here come the Qs. Oh, you just got there. Yeah, Amazon might be a good choice for into the close. People might want to cover their short before the number. All right, we're green on Qualcomm now. Obviously, not taking a 20-cent profit on this stock. Hopefully, get a buck or two out of it. Oh, there was only other one trade I wanted to try to do was Coinbase. Oh no. Oh yes, it's still at the same price. That's good. Oh no. Oh yeah. Chopperooski. All right, this is some chop. I'm not going to sit here just watching it go back and forth all day. I got my Qualcomm trade on, and I'm waiting to buy AGQ back. But if you guys are along the queues, your moment is here, and you better break from here. You guys to get out this range. I'm also liking Coinbase down here now. All right, good luck. I'll see you guys in this afternoon, if not later tonight. If not, in Valhalla.